lake last night. Not sure if the audio is going to come through on this or not because I don't have a microphone yet, but turns out I may have put my camera on time lapse at the end of my soup there that I made, so we'll have to see later if that turned out. But heading out now to Flume Ridge Road. This little road into here, little lake road, is pretty good. For a side road. So we're gonna go check Flume Ridge Road out next. I think it'll be better than the road we came in last night. Not that I mind the same, but get some ground to cover today. For some reason the mud looks slipperier today, I don't know. It doesn't really make sense, I guess. Caught in that thunder shower on the way in yesterday, but hasn't rained since, so. Alright, here we are. Down Ridge Road. Soup was delicious. I was thinking maybe I'd put some in my Yeti container and save it for later, but I ate it all. It's okay though, I got more snacks. Hoping the big fish that jumped in the lake, hopefully I wasn't on time lapse for that. I had my camera over there. I don't know if it saw the eye of the camera lens up in the air or what, but it breached the water right next to me when I was standing next to the lake, so I hope that turned out. Nice thing about a 360-degree camera, I wasn't even pointing it at anything, so if I did have it on video, I will have caught it. Filled up a Wellsford before it came out, and it's looking like I'm still full. So really it's not that far from there to here, but it always seems further the first time you come through something. Yesterday when I was on my way in, I stopped at I had to stop at that beaver dam that was crossing the road, and when I got off the bike there was a bunch of different birds, crazy noises. I never heard that type of bird before, so I'm going to definitely make sure that that section is audible. You guys can hear it. It was muddy down here at one point in time. Pretty solid right now. walking down here.
Not very far.
It still made me actually pretty heavy looking travel. Take my time here. This road seems a little lumpy, so it's a little hard to see ahead of you. And with the extra weight of the luggage, don't want to come up on something too fast. Not ready for it. But nothing to worry about. Bridge coming up. Yeah. Of course, you look at an object, you're going to hit it, right? Get focused into it. They say not to focus on an obstacle, to look around it, to stare at it, you'll start drawing yourself toward it. I do find it helps. Now I don't have any real protection on out here other than my motocross boots. I don't really take my bike into extreme trails, so I don't want to break my legs, don't want to break my ankles, so I definitely at least bring the boots. But I don't wear any elbow pads or nothing like that. I will when I get a proper jacket. I'll get the ones with the built-in armor. But for the most part, I run pretty warm, so I don't know how I'm going to manage with trying to wear something like that on a regular, unless it's maybe spring or fall. Pulled a rock up into my front fender. Every once in a while. Never had one jam, but hope it never does. I don't think that'd be very fun. Yeah, it's pretty good so far. We maybe a quarter way through it. What is that? Oh, it's a big snapping turtle. Look at that. Right by this beautiful rock. He's probably coming out looking for a spot to nest up, I'm sure. Yeah, what a nice trip so far. Trail was better than I could have expected yesterday coming in. It was graded in sections, which was a little loose, and for a bike this size and with all the luggage and stuff, but you know, standing up gives you a lot more control, so I didn't really feel like I had any issues with it. But Made it just to the lake in time, which was nice. I was a little worried when I pulled up on that beaver dam. I thought maybe that it was going to be deeper than it was. Thankfully, it wasn't really deep at all. And it was kind of a cool experience. There's a rabbit. It was a cool experience to cross the dam and hear all the birds, and now seeing a snapping turtle and a rabbit. I saw a couple rabbits yesterday as well. I don't know if it came through on the camera or not. But I saw a couple more anyway. Haven't seen any big game. I heard a lot of coyotes last night by the lake and this morning. But I must have slept through most of it because I didn't really pay attention if I heard it overnight or not.
Yeah.
The cemetery in the woods.
I walk in, coat check, eyes on me. VIP wristband, swing like a key. Dark glass, red rope, backroom dreams. You been watching all night from your seat. I see slow burn in my throat when I say your name. You lean in, say.
I've been out to Peddler's Grave, which isn't too far from here.
Wrong time, we were chasing the chase. Now the DJ spinning.
Which, if you're not aware of it, it's where the peddler years ago got jumped and robbed and killed. And it has a very similar grave to this one. So I don't know about this story, but there's a couple crosses in here.
Secret dripping off your lips into mine. You say, don't start what you can't finish.
There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Trace circles on the glass, that's so. Say you try to move on, couldn't let it go. I still taste last year when you pull me close. Same perfume, same laugh, new dress, same pose. I'm a little too loud, you a little too bold.
Back in the 1800s.
Take me where the sound gets low. We slip past after a half-cracked door code. Hooks off couch, feet off the floor.
I'm guessing that these very big trees were very small back then.
Corner booth, truth, tongue tied indecision. Don't start what you can't finish. We already in it. We already in it. Velvet rope confessions in the glare of the exit sign. Every secret
like these little
off your lips into mine. You say, don't
side treats.
You can't finish. We already in it. We already
when I'm out. Okay, so far only a third way into the road. We've got a snapping turtle, we've got a rabbit, and we've got 8 graves. Oh, I guess my headset is turned on now. I don't know if that's coming through or not. Now we're taking a left right here. Like forward trail down that way. So it's pretty straight going out here. We need a hair to the left here, but have to zoom after that corner to pretty straight. So you can see if there's any hills or anything like that coming up. Like I say, this is my first time to this road, so a little bit off the beaten path for me. About an hour and a half drive station to get out this way, so don't come out here that often, but I do come out here once in a while. Have a explore and I look at technical waterfalls these days. There's a lot of them. I have a lot of pictures. Pointed a few out yesterday on my way by. So if you pay attention to the video of the way in, you'll see that I pointed at a couple spots. So I think at least 3 of them for waterfall locations. Yeah, this is about as smooth as it gets, really. I mean, clearly doing some trucking up ahead. So it might change after that, but it's actually probably, I don't know, they might be coming in one end and don't driving out the other. That's my guess. We're working on the road.
Coming from the bottom, going to the top. I'm going to the top.
Alright guys, I'll take a quick little break here. Just seen I got a message from my girlfriend, so I'm gonna see what's going on there and be right back with you.
They wanna out my flame, they added more to the fire. I gotta show them how I get inspired. I'm hungry inside like a tiger. I gotta never gonna give in to my fan, even if they done me so vague. Gotta make it to the top, climb out of hell. Trying to knock me down and I knew they wouldn't dare. Feeling like the man, like I'm running for the man. I nearly quit it, but I had to go and persevere. I'm feeling like Houdini made the eyes reappear. I'm really about to blow up, they don't wanna be near. Yeah, they better stay clear. Ay, yeah. I made my wish come through, yeah, I feel like a genie. Back against the wall, I paint a graffiti. First impression counts, I make it look easy. One of one, so I need me a mealy. Tell these fall off, I'm popping a wheelie. Tryna see me on the TV, tryna go picture perfect point.
Beautiful little spot.
Tell him make a wish, I grant it like a genie. I'm standing tall, Mount Everest can see me. I need the throne, I'm a king.
You can see there's another little rolling waterfall up there.
Going to the top, so far to reach, can never take my spot.
Beautiful.
Better know that I only keep it high. Once I take control, they know where I'm gonna stop. I'm coming from the bottom, going to the top. So far to reach, can never take my spot. Haters better know that I only keep it high. Once I take control, they know where I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna stop. Haters staying quiet when they see me on the block. On the block. On the block. I'm the boss, I tell these haters that they miss a spot. I've been crossed so much time, gotta bring my silence like it was a crossfade.
Found this cool chimney. Stopped and charged my camera here for a minute. Camp 83. Not doable right now. Made it in there about a quarter of the way through the road, and there was a really large, deep beaver dam, so until that's fixed, I won't be going that way. Other than that, the road was perfect, but it's probably 200 feet long and looks really deep, so wasn't going to be attempting anything like that today with all this luggage. So we're all set. Put my phone back in here and we'll move on to Oromocto Lake, hopefully.